Hello, and welcome to our gathering of heroes. These are the would-be heroes of the Marvel Universe, an actual play using the relatively new Marvel Multiverse 616, I even always make that mistake, TTRPG system. As a warning, this is a game that can explore some mature themes, and will be specifically avoiding some topics. The game may still include body horror, gore, violence, loss of character agency, gaslighting, mind control, and other topics. Our players have discussed consent. I'm going to be missing my cursor here, and boundaries, and we collectively avoid situations that may be triggering. Players will always let me know if anything gets uncomfortable by using yellow and red cards in our private chat. If you as a viewer ever feel uncomfortable or triggered, please pause and step away. Our streams will be available on YouTube after the game, and you can always come back to an episode if you feel ready. So let's introduce our cast. Let's start randomly because I'm pointing in the completely wrong direction. Let's go with D, who for me is around there.
And you're here. Hey guys, I'm D. I am playing Gideon Price, or codename John Doe, a very old, very normal rich guy.
Which guys are, it's a superpower. It's fine.
It's fine. Don't think about
Joe.
Hey everybody, it's your boy DJ Toreador Nolafanger on Twitter and all the socials, and I'm playing Brown Recluse, Raylon, better known as Brown Recluse. The New Yorker now moves to Seattle to be the Seattle's Spidey webhead who loves bagels, who loves girls, loves guys. Tinder brought him over here and likes to shoot webs and shit out of his hand. No, don't get any ideas. Hit up the Spidey OnlyFans for that.
You know I will make you a Spidey.
Please and thank you.
I am not beneath that. John.
Hello.
I'm sure that's the phrase. Sorry.
Yes, hello. I'm John. I am playing Zan Andrews, also known as Steel Aegis. A very tokusatsu-styled hero who just wants to see everyone smile.
Ooh.
Ooh woo.
I hate you all.
Speaking of ooh.
That's what we're starting with for me.
Called it.
Roll that dice, D.
Yeah, no, that's psychic damage. Okay. Hi, I'm Lucky Red Sparrow. I am playing Synapse. Serafina Delacroix, if anyone is curious. Just your average, everyday, socially reclusive nerd, so very much like myself.
Okay.
The reason that they're giving me shit, by the way, is because I showed them what the jumper I had in mind, and this man, his first response was ooh, and I'm like, I can't handle that emotionally.
You kids and your newfangled phrases. All right. So, quick acknowledgements. Many thanks to the big three. Oh, nice. The big three. Roll20, a fantastic VTT platform on which we will eventually be having maps. Anybody has maps, let me know. Demiplane, which is a fantastic game organizing aggregate where you can store not only your group and your group details, but also the rule books upon which we are basing this game, and of course Marvel, without whom none of this would be happening. So, when last we left off, our band of intrepid adventurers, heroes, still questioning that. They had decided, or rather, more specifically, Gideon Price had decided to maybe donate. Maybe donate is kind of a too harsh of a word. Repurpose one of his abandoned building lots that he has been purchasing because apparently wealth is a superpower. To the team as a meeting place, center, X mansion, what have you. called them all up, gathered them all up to basically get their opinion of this particular place. Everyone seemed to be slow to accept and approve of this particular place, but it started to grow on everyone. When everyone was pointed out, you could have this, you could have that, and everyone starts making plans in their heads, and the construction crew outside, completely oblivious to any of this, or why, continued their operation of basically clearing the grounds, which included, or at least tried to include, a suspicious purplish shard of some kind of crystal that seemed to be embedded in the ground. And were unsuccessful at that, to the point where our team of would-be heroes ran outside to determine the cause of the ruckus, were unsuccessful in getting the crystal to essentially not defend itself, because it literally pulled a bulldozer into itself in order to activate itself, causing chaos by animating essentially a bulldozer and turning it into I'm not going to say semi-intelligent, but at least smarter than most bulldozers, causing the team to need to do something about it. Much battle, some hilarity ensued. It was thoroughly webbed to the ground and twitching like a fly in a net. The team then decided, one after the other, to try to grab the crystal and shame it into not coming out. I'm not entirely sure what was going on there. The whole concept was, imagine, say, a random cartoon character grabbing a muffin, getting mad at it, and grabbing the muffin again. I'm not sure we can actually mention the name of the character for copyright purposes. However, eventually, the team prevailed through some quick thinking, some extra shenanigans, and somehow Solstice, one of the team members, Solstice, managed to somehow, simply deactivate the crystal, which was mystifying all on its own. Solstice, who can't be with us today, but that's all right. He lives on in our memory. Leaving the team befuddled, slightly confused, which is kind of par for the course for this team. So, we can assume, I guess, that, you know what, actually, we're not going to assume. What did you do with the crystal?
Given that none of us can touch it, I was going to assume that Solstice has taken it with him.
Could none of you touch it, though?
I think it.
I could after he let me.
Once it's been rendered inert, I think we're fine.
You were fine after that. The first one, yeah.
Yeah.
I think we should put it in a safe, and then put that safe in a safe.
And drop it in the ocean. No.
And then
Well, the ocean is right there.
Don't drop it in the ocean. It will be found by a cute little girl.
Or nefarious strategic homeland intervention company.
Or a whale, and then we'll have some kind of fey crystal whale to deal with.
I'm not writing that down. Yes.
Glad to
That
be
would
of
be
service.
the worst nightmare for Synapse. Like, can we not have any? Well, we're going to have to, but if she's like in a water fight, like she's kind of fucked.
Unseen
bit, yeah.
aquatic mammal is. That was not on my bingo card for today.
I mean, it's only 80 tons of anger and hate.
See, that
Oh, God,
sounds
if
fine.
an orca eats it, then it's just a well-tuned killing machine now empowered by the Fae.
Cool. That's cool and fine and good. To answer your question, if nobody has any particular plans for the crystal, I would like Synapse to have squirreled it away to run tests on it. She's going to try and investigate it as best she can with the equipment that she has.
You pick it up.
That's the long and short of it. What I'm getting is you're keeping it.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
Just check it.
No way this could come back to bite us.
Can
Can I take it to an alternate location that is not my home base, so it does not hack my computers?
I mean, there is that guy at the university.
Yeah, but we've not learned anything
First
from
one,
him
too.
yet. So I'm
Yeah,
planning to
okay.
investigate it and then take it to him.
Okay, that's fine too.
Uh,
You want to hold on to it for a bit first?
so what are we doing now?
Exactly. So regardless, you will each have essentially gone your separate ways, more or less, going about the rest of your day, doing the thing.
So, how has the whole situation proceeded to resolve itself at the warehouse slash base slash construction site? Like, have we been able to kind of do the exposure damage control thing and get them to keep on working the work that's supposed to be worked upon?
Oh yeah, eventually, yeah.
Okay.
You're the one paying, so yeah, they're kind of like they're going where the money is, and they're kind of like, yeah, well, sure. What they would have did is done. They took the one bulldozer, stuck it back on a truck, took it back to their mechanics for thorough assessment because it kind of looked like it was made of wood for a minute there, and we couldn't really tell because we were hiding behind the shipping containers, etc. And they'll just bring another one in and restart the day in a couple of days after, legal and whatever else. Paperwork. Benjamin's. Etc., etc.
I mean, again, I would probably, depending on like, how much time are we talking about here as far as like downtime?
A day or two.
A day or two?
At least for the construction, a day or two, and then they'll start resuming again.
Yeah. I'm going to say that within this time period, Gideon would certainly have attempted at least to schedule meetings with architects for every one of the team for the purposes of getting like plans and ideas done for the base. Of course, I'm not assuming that this scheduling has worked out. I'm just saying that he would have attempted to do so.
They're not directly connected with the construction, so
Yeah.
pretty much the only people that know about what happened at the construction site that day would be yourselves and
Yeah. No, but I mean, like, what I mean is, I would have tried to schedule appointments between the rest of my team and the architects to have them directly talking.
Oh yeah,
to them.
So we can have the next couple of days being sort of more administrative.
Yeah, that's kind of like all Gideon's going to be doing at this point, just making sure that all of the foundations and businesses that he's very innocently involved in are running smoothly, and making sure that the construction is proceeding as planned, and that the members of his team are as cooperative within this sense as it is possible for our little chaotic group.
You want us to what? No.
Can I, while this is happening, be helping out by basically hacking into like the permit department and pushing our stuff to the priority? Like giving our stuff like the priority so that gets dealt with quicker.
Very heroic.
Hey, listen. Like, I designed her in a very specific way.
Great or good. The great or good. All right. Give me...
She has a very specific set of skills.
Mm-hmm.
She will find you, and she will dox you.
Mm-hmm. Give me what?
Oh, logic check.
Oh, you didn't tell me, so I was like, okay. Logic. Ooh. Okay, so I got a total of 10, but with a 6 on the marble die.
Ooh, 10. Relatively easy enough to do. The problem being is that all you can really seem to do, because a lot of it's still physical paperwork. Yeah, I know. This is what happens. Because they somehow still feel the need to, at least if not have their most of their stuff backed up on a physical copy, to at very least have it in multiple locations. So you can hack the immediate and basically change the immediate, like the PDF or whatever, if you can actually eventually access it and hack into it. However, it doesn't give a thorough success to all of the dates in terms of moving them sooner. They're not all immediately. You get a couple extra days on them in some of them. But then because of some of the other ones that have been basically, you've got like this immediate permit to start doing this, which is fine. But then you've got all these other permits that are not connected to this one particular location in order to, because you need, sewage and water and hydro and everything to basically in construction, and your building assessments, your seismologists, your architect, designers, your lead, everything else, which are half the time they're like very casual emails or Skype messages or Teams messages or phone calls even. Government uses the phone all the time. And because of that, you can't get all of the dates to align.
That's fair.
You can get some, and it moves.
I just wanted to move it a little bit quicker.
But it doesn't give you a huge, it doesn't make it instantaneous. It doesn't make it go, hey, everything's working perfectly. And even money wouldn't really even move this because, the progress moves at the pace of the government, essentially.
We're never getting those permits.
However,
watch and learn as Gideon takes out a number 2 pencil.
Sigh. Something donation, something super PAC, something governor / what have you. Other than that, what is Zan Andrews up to?
So he has met these chuckleheads. That's my word for the team, not his. He thinks they're fine, upstanding individuals, maybe. He has realized that none of them really match the descriptions of the people who seem to have fought the gargoyles. Like, there's no ghost person with a element gun. There's no big hairy beast guy. So he would like to, see if he could find out anything about these weirdos.
Oh, those other
see if
ones.
they would like, see if they would like to join the team.
Interesting. Cool. What would you have heard? Not a lot.
Not a lot.
Actually, there's not
Pretty
a
much
lot
just
of
what's in the
anything.
tabloid.
Kinda. And a weird thing happens. I'll get back to that in a second, though. But the tabloids themselves, the Seattle Sentinel, Seattle's #1 source for news of the weird, and the up-to-date happenings of the Emerald City. The only thing odd that happened is something I'm going to actually address with Raylan Brown Recluse.
Hmm.
You open the paper one day because, as it happens, you're wandering mid-morning, let's say the next day, and you see the article, the guest editorial by Jonah Jameson. A name you're familiar with from New York. And he set his sights somewhat on you. Where did I put that magical article?
It's in Seattle Sentinel News in the Discord.
Oh, yeah. Or I could,
Oh yeah.
I got you.
there's the other one there. Boom. All right. Oh, joy. Now Seattle's got its very own Spider-Man. As if we didn't have enough problems with the wall-crawling drama back in New York. The Big Apple's web menace may swing around like he owns the joint, but let's not forget the havoc he's wreaked. From crushed cars to collateral damage, New York's Spider-Man has left a trail of chaos that makes you wonder if he's a hero or just another clown in a red and blue suit. And now we've got Seattle's version, taking a page from the notorious playbook of the original webhead. Are we supposed to believe this one won't follow in the footsteps of his New York counterpart? Does Seattle need another mass vigilante with a penchant for destruction? We've seen the havoc that can be unleashed, and frankly, we don't need that in the Emerald City. Seattle Spider-Man, you've got some big shoes to fill, or should I say, some big messes to make. Let's hope this time around we don't end up regretting the day you swung into town. I'm very proud of that.
That's really good.
I need J.K. Simmons to read that just to make it just.
That is truly excellent.
Oh God. I'm going
So,
to
yeah.
web throw him into the ocean.
Get me pictures of Spider-Man.
I haven't caused any destruction at all.
No, he's totally got you completely wrong. I mean,
Yeah,
not like he's ever done that before.
asshole. Anyway, what we doing? Sit back and
Other than
reflect with the people.
That kind of sets your morning off.
Yeah.
And you're slightly distracted. You get honked at by a taxi. Because somehow Seattle has become New York now.
It just
Hey,
happens with
hey,
Spider-Man's.
I'm walking in.
Yeah. And I'm like, I'm walking here, buddy. Fuck.
Stressful morning.
Yeah.
Not at all great. And then... What? JJ? All right. I'm not even going to repeat that.
You should not be reading. You should not be reading the ship by
It popped
shadow
up on my
in your
screen
life.
instead of one of those. Oh, I shouldn't be. All right. Okay. I'm not talking about Spider fans. I'm not talking about only fans, only Spider fans, or any of the anything. Knock it off. Stop it. This is a family show. All right.
It's really
No.
not.
Gideon Price is in talking with architects. Synapse is trying to hack the public works to basically get them to move a little faster, which is a pretty monumental task. Zan Andrews is doing some amateur sleuthing and trying to see if he can find out more information about other superhero-like phenomena in the area. And Brown Recluse is just having a terrible morning.
Yeah.
As he's been called out by New York's notorious Bugle editor. How did he find out about you? That's the weird part. That's what I'm wondering.
Yeah.
But to this point, at around 10:10 a.m., you all get a text.
Oh. Checks phone.
And it
I
basically
disapprove
says,
of this type of communication.
It's basically a telegram.
and it basically says, giant rats, purple eyes. Investigate? Question mark.
Yeah, definitely a telegram. Who is the text by?
Giant rat, stop. Purple eyes, stop.
Investigate. Stop. Question mark. Stop.
Hmm. Oh, what the
Is
fuck?
there who's the
The-
sender?
Yeah, who's the sender?
Oh, you want there to be a sender? Unknown.
This is probably
Yeah,
from
I
that
was
creep
about to
show.
say.
Okay, it is. Can I find the sender? Considering my particular talents in this area and the ability.
Great try.
Ooh,
It's probably from
I
that
like
believe in
creepy
you.
girl.
I wouldn't. Logic check.
Yep.
This is probably from that creepy girl. Shit.
Hey! 15 total with a crit on the marble. With an M on the marble. So I just got a
15
crit.
and a crit.
Nice.
She likes me.
Okay.
She likes me.
You do not learn who unknown is, but because crit on the marble die, I have to give you something.
Can I tell if it was sent, like if this is not what you're thinking, but can I tell if it was sent by phone or if it was sent by one of the anonymous websites?
Yes.
You know what I mean? Like, was it sent through that network or was it sent to us by magic? Because if
Okay.
it was sent
Kind
to
of
us,
gets
it would have
both.
an echo.
Because your tech skill is phenomenal. You know you're good at this. You can trace this. This is easy. You learned how to do this in in like second year. This wasn't even hard. You track the phone and the user base, the IP address, everything, all the little phone details. You track it right down to its source, which is a burner phone, to be fair. But you're like, there's no reason why this shouldn't have been. How this got masked is what's mystifying. That's the puzzle in your brain. It's like, how did this get masked? And like you said, your first instinct was magic. Somehow something interfered with the capacity for this phone and basically transformed it from whatever it was to essentially the unknown is like a placed over it, but you weren't able to get past that.
She kind of gets this like little smile on her face because now it's interesting. Now there's something to chase. I think she'll just text back location and time, like question mark. I don't know how I'll get a response, but I don't know where the fuck these giant rats are, so.
Well, to be fair, if they're large rats, someone's going to see something.
And I'm
Yeah,
We'll just go to our
Text
Seattle.
back ASL.
Okay. I'm going to say this because everyone watching is going to be thinking this, but are they rodents of unusual size? Sorry, I'm good. I'm going to text everybody and be like, did you all get this text? That's not her accent, but I don't need that for text.
New generations with this texting and the incessant. I call you back.
The first time you do it, she just hangs up.
just as an out of character moment, that's exactly what me, Mike, the narrator, would do. I'm like,
Yeah.
I don't have time to sit here,
No.
text out 3 paragraphs where I'm just going to call them.
Yeah, exactly.
People are like,
Thank you for not calling me when I message you.
well,
Thank you.
typing is a bit different. If you're actually literally on the phone, if I'm out and I'm like, I don't have time to do this massive explanation, it would be faster just to call.
I repeat, thank you for not calling me when I text you. I wouldn't answer.
Yeah, because you're 6 hours apart. And yeah, anyway. However,
Yeah, Zan texts back Yuppo.
I love the idea that Gideon's still trying to call and she's just like hitting it. I'm not fucking answering. Get the hint.
so he's tapping the numbers the way he does with the Nokia, and he texts back like, yo. Oh, no, wait, N. So N is on the 6. So that would, so it'd be like Mo, something like that. 'Cause
I really don't like her old phone.
Don't worry, at some point we'll steal it and replace it with one from this century.
I am going to
I plan
get it
to
out.
rebuild the interior of it so it's actually a good phone, but it looks like it's old phone.
No.
I just have to get my hands on it.
Well, then
I'm gonna
you just
web it
put one
up.
of those razors.
It just, as long as it has the exact same functionality, you can pimp it up as much as you like.
Sweet. I'm putting a tracker in that thing.
Look, it can be deep thought if you want, as long as it still reacts exactly the same as a Nokia 6210 would. Gideon's fine.
I'll remember that. Eventually, I'm guessing you're not going to stop calling until I actually
No.
She picks up the phone. You are particularly annoying about that. There is a reason I text, so I don't have to talk to people.
Yes, I did get the text message.
I am so glad to hear that. Just to save myself a headache, because I know if I text you again, you're going to call me again, and I don't have that emotional capability in
That
me.
is very likely. This texting thing is far too time-consuming.
But calling is not the point.
It is.
I think we
if
should
you
meet
pick
up. I
when
think
you're
everyone should meet
supposed
up.
to. Yes, I agree.
There's just like that little. I will contact the rest of the team. Please note that if I send out this group text, I understand that you already know, so you don't have to call me.
Yes.
In response to this specific thing.
Yes, as long as the information that you impart is information that we have already discussed in our conversation, I see no need to call you back. Shall we meet at the future base of operations? I think construction is done for today.
That might be a wise choice. I'll tell the others.
Indeed.
She hangs up. She doesn't do the goodbye. She just hangs up.
you just hear like a good
You guys, the rest of you get a text being like, can we meet up at the future headquarters, please, so we can discuss this?
Okay. Zan texts like me. It's utter nonsense.
Good to know. What about Raylan? I guess otherwise. It's just like,
There it is.
there we go. I was like,
I'm sorry. They would.
I was
like, I just went out for a moment. I'm sorry. Tech glitch. Sorry. Okay.
I just basically said, can we meet up at the future headquarters, as Gideon suggested, to talk about these rodents of unusual size?
Your text.
Yes.
You'll get a from him.
Her response to that is finally someone civilized. With no context.
I'm going to meet up there. Well, no. Is that taxi from earlier still there with the guy who beeped at me? Storyteller.
Nah, he'd have driven.
He drove off.
Yeah, he's gone.
Bitch. I'll open up my phone. I'm going to get a Lyft, not Uber, because of these trying times. Or Fifth, whatever we're using in this universe.
The most morally correct rideshare service.
Yes. Wait, who's my driver? Is that the spooky girl? Oh, no. Somebody else.
Where? You know what's going to happen if you've said that? You're going to get a text. Why do you think I'm everywhere?
Were you listening to me? What the
Especially like at the end of Avengers when everybody starts, dressing like all the heroes. So you're going to have all these green and black hoodies with cat ears.
So I'm going to get in a little lift and head to our headquarters.
Yep.
Yeah, they have lift
And
there.
it'll,
Also regular.
But yeah, Zan will take a bus as close as he can and probably jog the rest of the way. Because I'm
Going
not
against
sure
you?
we've...
So purely by virtue of being able to both drive and afford a quick car, Gideon is actually going to be the first at the spot.
Of course.
I
Or
think,
we could say you were there because of architectural inspection or what have you.
sure. I think at this
I don't
point
know.
he has started already kind of like doing some um, temporary solutions to problems. So at this point, there is actually a table with chairs in kind of like the main hallway of the warehouse, and there is a there's a teapot and a set of teacups with milk and sugar provided.
Mm,
Getting
I'm just taking selfies.
the power to heat the tea.
It's cold.
One of
Sure, there's
those
some-
like camp
there's a
burners.
small kind of like home use portable fusion engine in the corner.
I was
As
going
one-
cheap, but that works. Let's do it.
All right.
It just needs to be something that is so incredibly impractical. Just-
And like a giant gas generator.
yeah. No, he's
Environmentally.
not in the Stone Age. He has
Okay.
brought in a wood burning. No, he has a like an electric kettle.
Giant windmills. Giant windmill that was just assembled on the outside
Water
for no
cooler.
reason, but other
Yeah.
than
Exactly.
not enough power for anything in particular. Yeah. As one does. All right, so everyone shows up, trickles in one after the other. To
And I, on the journey over, I assume I got an Uber or whatever. On the journey over, be on my laptop, looking into the police files to see if there have been any reports on these rodents. I think I remember reading in this Sentinel that there had been attacks on the homeless. So I would like to follow that up.
there have been, and you are correct. There have the Sentinel did make a report about giant purple-eyed rats of unusual size.
Thank you. Which means they would have been reported to the police, which means I might be able to find us a location, at least to start looking.
Yes and no. The homeless. Maybe give me another logic check. This one might require a bit of digging.
Are we going to go to the Undercity?
Oh, that's not good.
You're implying there's an undercity.
That's an 8 total.
It's
Maybe I just get
totally an
distracted.
Undercity.
Like if that's not enough, then maybe I just get distracted by the inter-department like gossip chain.
Or something. It's hard to tell. There's no specific thing, and you run into a lot of dead ends, essentially, because homeless people, unhoused, therefore, generally probably not taken as seriously. So anybody's talking about giant rats attacking them, possibly written off as a bad trip, or drug interactions, or all the usual blame game whenever someone of need has a problem and actually needs something. And the first step is to usually not entirely believe. And as a result, it didn't really go anywhere.
Was there any particular... So if there were a couple of reports, is there a particular area that they seem concentrated in?
The Wharf district.
Wharf district. Okay,
A lot of
I'll make a note of that.
warehouses, a lot of shipping containers, etc. And that's usually where a lot of the sightings have been claimed to have been.
Then that's what she'll have found out on her way over, and she'll just like kind of come in, like still carrying the laptop, still typing away, and kind of just like.
How
So
did
everyone
I fall
arrived?
over with that?
Yep.
Take it away.
Why would I fall over with this?
You're not looking where you're going.
I can see where I'm going well enough, sort of. I don't walk particularly fast for that reason.
Now, is that Raylan or Brown Recluse taking those snaps?
Raylon.
You've just come in.
Ah.
So have you found anything?
Yes, I did. Not a lot though. The police force does seem to be rather incumbent on that kind of thing. Turns out if you're homeless or unhoused, as it were, they don't really give a shit.
Uh,
What do you think, man? This is America. What do you expect? No one cares about people being poor.
Marvel Multiverse 616 actual play and political commentary.
But I was able to trace, and she's going to bring up a map of the Wharf district up on her PC and on her laptop. Place the laptop down so they can see the screen. I was able to trace that most of the reports seem to be coming from this area.
Did you carry that with you?
Of course I did. It's my laptop. Why wouldn't I?
Did you not? Okay, sure.
I'll be
It isn't like Alienware laptop. This is like really expensive. But I will preface that by saying she is poor as fuck in other ways. So like her entire like little room, very expensive high-tech computers. She grabs your hand. Don't touch that. Let me be clear.
I just assumed you had some kind of super phone.
I do. Anybody touches this laptop without my permission, all of your internal files, all those lovely little secret things you have on your phones, and she looks over at Gideon, and whatever files I can find about you on the internet get leaked.
Oh, spicy.
Okay, you set boundaries. That's respectable.
I think
Wait,
there
why would
might
you
be a
leak
digitized
stuff? What the
portrait
fuck?
or two.
Well, actually, no, that's fucked up. Why would you do that?
Because this laptop means more to me than your life.
Rude.
I thought I was just being honest.
It
Is that
is
not what you're supposed to
honest
do
and
when
true.
you're talking with
I
people?
don't find that rude.
Thank you. Well, you're supposed to be honest. You're supposed to be clear about boundaries, ain't you?
Yes.
Yeah, but
Not being clear about boundaries is exactly how the Cold War got started.
Fucking damn it, man.
Wow, you are really good at deflating tension. So
Yes, I have been told.
yeah,
By the KGB,
So-
though, I mean.
yeah,
Fuck you,
did
man.
wait, did he just
The
say the fucking
boundaries
KGB?
he did. I'm going to steam
You know
right
what?
past that.
I would say for you, Gideon, just stop talking, all right? Just be quiet. Quiet. Don't say anything else about fucking Cold War. And you, spooky girl.
There's a lot that can be learned from it.
Serafina? My name is Serafina. Please don't call me Spooky Girl. I'm not that
That's
creepy.
a nice name. I like that name.
Serafina.
Thank you. Yes?
You know what? No, I'm going to drop it. Don't worry about it.
I'm going to title this
Okay.
episode Growing Pains, just so you know.
Okay, now that
Assembly
egos now that egos have been assaulted and boundaries have been set, can we save these unhoused people?
I would love
I hope
to.
so.
Certainly.
I think we need to investigate the warehouse district. The wharf, I mean.
All right, so how are we going to get there? I can't carry everybody because some of you look heavier than I can carry, so no offense.
Zan's gonna look at Gideon.
Oh, yeah, you, Mr. Fake Batman. Why don't you pull out one of your little cars or something from under the ground or whatever? Your rocket ship.
Do you have a rocket ship? That would be really cool if you had a
Why
rocket ship.
wouldn't he have a rocket ship? Like, look at him. He's all mysterious and, oh, look at me. I'm secretive. I know about the Cold War and the Civil War. Like, come on.
We're going downtown. We don't need a rocket.
It's just a history education.
Look. Oh, no. Better yet, we could probably get down there in like 10 minutes because you know what? I bet he has the Concorde, the last one. Hey, do you remember the Concorde?
If I may interject, we could just take an Uber. And that's how I got here.
All right, I'll sit in the back seat with you.
If all of you are quite done
Okay.
discussing this, I did come here in my car.
Oh, wait, did you drive it or did your servant drive it?
I drove it.
Oh, shotgun.
Oh.
No.
Too
dang
late.
it.
Rules of
Yes.
shotgun.
Fuck.
I have had more than enough servants in my life. I do not wish to enter that kind of relationship anymore.
That's
What
probably
does that
Okay,
mean?
that.
Can we put a pin in there?
Yeah.
Because that
yeah,
seems like
pin
that's
in
going to be
that.
a big thing.
Yeah,
Let's
let's
go.
focus
Let's
on
go.
the people being attacked by rats.
Let's go.
Yes.
I have questions. I have a lot of
My
questions
life.
about Gideon.
We all have a lot of questions.
I
Yeah,
do not
you
have a
guys-
lot of answers for you, unfortunately. Not
You
yet.
have children? Are you married?
Is this what you wanted from us?
I have been
Yeah.
married. I do not have children.
That he knows about. Bum, bum, bum.
All right, driving.
And into black.
And camera zoom.
And Star Wipe.
Okay.
the novella.
On the drive over, I would like to do as much research into the area as I can, see if there's any new developments in the Wharf that would indicate why there is suddenly a new attack, like a new spate of these things happening. Because obviously it's not always been that way, otherwise it wouldn't be remarked on. So what changed recently that did it? Yes, she's doing this, and Raylan's in the back.
It's just amazing because it's so like completely just you're all misfits. All right. Digging into the anything more than you've already been finding is pretty much it. You've got pretty much all that you can, and essentially, basically, the police have reports of people being attacked by purple-eyed rats of unusual size, and beyond that, there's no real change in the story, in a sense, because
Then
there's
nothing happened in the Wharf area. No new developments. Like,
nothing that would indicate a change of behavior in rats of unusual size.
okay.
So like we're kind of burying the lead here. It's sort of like they just appeared
Yeah.
at some point, and
That's all right. She'll still spend her time
rats
trying
the
to
size
look.
of large dogs have been terrorizing homeless people, according to the homeless people.
That's so horrible.
Yeah. Zan will lean over Seraphia's seat and be like, is there any way we could like triangulate the reports that the police did file and see if there's a central location we can check out?
I tried that. That's the closest I got was the Wharf.
Ah, dang.
Almost like the population's transient.
Yeah, weird.
So-
I would also, just because while we're still in the process of getting there, I would like to quantify that Gideon like showed up at the base within like his John Doe getup, with like all black and everything. So he's like
Ready to assassinate.
exactly.
Good.
I mean rescue
Hmm.
from life.
Remember, I'm not saying that the Hitman video game was based off of anyone in particular. I'm just
No, absolutely not.
Price once shaved.
No, absolutely not.
Gideon Price once shaved his head. That's all we know. Everything else
It
is
was a
speculation.
phase.
The 1870s were a dark time.
Important question. Are we dressing up as our hero selves, or are we going in low?
Asks the person who literally pulls a hood over her head.
I look adorable, and you can't deny that.
Question. Everyone will soon.
I think I shall prefer to use this styling for any dealings we have with any of this type of work. And I shall keep my other persona for the university.
Short answer, yes.
then I'll dress up too. It's a little. She has a little more freedom of movement in the superhero outfit that she does in her everyday kind of clothes. So.
All right, everybody,
Oh.
group selfie. All right, there we go.
Yeah. Before you do, like she immediately like covers her face. What are you doing?
Group selfie.
Ooh,
How intensely?
She's going to.
do you understand?
No, she
the
100%. Like
concept.
she almost
of
knocks her
secret
laptop off
identity?
her lap to hide her face. Could we maybe just
An
do?
ego roll. Seraphine.
Oh fuck! Please don't make me break my laptop.
Mm-mm.
11 with a 4 on the marble dice.
Yeah, so 11 total.
Mm.
Okay. So you react just the way you react. More specifically, no one else sees anything. Just saying.
She's going to pull the hood a little bit. I'm not particularly comfortable with the idea of my face getting out there. Would you mind if I just had the hood a little bit closer so that you couldn't see my face?
What?
If you still want me to be in the selfie, I want to be in it, but
But you don't want to.
there, yeah. You know how I kind of did that less than legal stuff with hacking?
She would prefer to add as little proof
Right.
imagery to her existing files as she
Yeah.
could.
Oh, we could put like a cool mask on you.
Yeah.
Yeah. Ooh,
Yeah, I was wondering why you don't wear a mask.
like a bunny.
Or
like
had
a
like some
bunny
kind of.
rabbit.
Yeah. Because when I was designing her, I didn't think about this.
We can get you a cool mask, like a bunny. You know? Can you?
Funny.
I want to get one of those like little electric ones with like the emoji on the face, like you know, like the bunny or the cat face, like LED things.
All right. All right.
I'll
People.
get one of those, but
We're ready.
I don't have one now. Yeah, she'll pull her hood down. I figure you're taking a photo from like the back, so she makes sure that her hood's down and like raises her hands like a.
Wait,
Yeah,
you would
mask
really
is
expose
on.
my feed content?
Huh?
You would really expose my feed content?
If you broke my laptop, yeah,
But I didn't. I wouldn't.
then I wouldn't.
Did you?
I don't know why you're ashamed of it. I mean, people
I'm
love
not
us.
ashamed. Look, people like. I make money from that.
Exactly. So I don't know why you're worried about it.
Oh no, he's worried about you interrupting his cash flow.
Oh, well, replacing this laptop would be very expensive, and I don't have a lot of cash. And you
All
would
that
not
hacky
believe.
shit you do, and you don't got any fucking money.
Yeah,
Are you not
because I
like a
don't
white
take
man?
any of it.
Go to the banks and rob the bank. They wouldn't know.
How about we don't rob a bank?
I
Well,
don't like the idea of robbing a bank, mostly
Why?
because
Actually, it is
There's no
very easy to
goddamn
just
point
get a
going
credit
there.
as long as you put down an asset as collateral.
I have no assets.
no one's talking to you, Methuselah. Just give me a minute.
Listen, I prefer to leave as little trace of my existence as possible. And that means, and money, having money, lots of money, no matter what, that makes you noticeable.
You're saying a
Even-
lot, Joe.
You just have to be careful.
It is
Yes.
like, actually.
You are noticeable with money, though. Like,
When he's using it, he's noticeable.
All right, let's get to it.
All right. So you drive and meander your way down into the warehouse district. You start seeing homeless populations here and there. A couple of people, a couple of supermarket buggies, a couple of tents here and there, little scattered populations around the district. And generally itself, the once you get to the loading area, the warehouse, or not the warehouse, but like the docks where the shipping containers are, there's not a lot. The homeless sort of dispersed. The homeless is less populous because of, one would think, because of the actual shipping traffic. Could also
Can
be rooster.
pull over and talk to some of these homeless, see if they can point us in the right direction? And by we, I mean one of you, because I don't like talking to people.
Okay. And I don't know if this is being said as the car is moving or not, but Zan will phase through the door to
By
walk
this
up to the
point,
next.
the car is parked.
Okay. So yeah, he'll phase through the door and
They're gonna face the door.
yeah,
What kind of car is
And-
this?
old.
It's not the car, it's the children. And Gideon steps out.
So yeah, where we will approach the nearest houseless individual, and Zen was the worst person to volunteer for this. But yeah, he'll say,
What's the most likely?
"Greetings, citizen. We're here investigating some strange occurrences. Have you noticed any big purple-eyed rat things recently?"
So you approach a group of homeless or unhoused people in states of, well, they're, I'm not saying they look disreputable, they just are, they look like they've had a hard
Yeah, they look rough.
things. The weather's not great, it's turning colder. You approach one individual, let me get his description here. One particular individual, he's got a canvas backpack, sort of that slate off green one. It's got two very obvious tears in it, which have been fixed with shoelace. He's got different mismatched clothing. One of his the right knee in his old blue jeans is worn away almost to the point where being torn open. He's got a tattered beanie on. His sneakers don't look great. Skin weather and wiry, but he's got quite a scruffy beard. What?
We have been made aware that the police are not taking your plight seriously. And as such, we are here to deal with your large purple-eyed rodent problem.
Son, you're not supposed to mix, okay? It hurts my brain every time I hear this new somebody comes along with something new and they mix it with and it's heartbreaking because you can see the brain rotting out of their brains. And son, now sit down. Are you okay? Do you need help?
Zen,
I come up.
Need it.
Zen is in full still Aegis gear, by the way. Yeah. But yeah, Zen will just
Still.
Yeah. Yes.
I got this.
Oh. Okay then.
The name's Recluse. Brown Recluse. So, hey, now, what my friend
Whiskers.
is. What?
Charlie Whiskers.
Okay, nice to meet you, Hurley Whiskers. So, have there been any big fucking rats with purple eyes or some shit walking around here?
Give me an ego roll. Also Zen.
Oh no. Oh. That's 13 with a 6 on the Marvel dice from my ego.
It's 3, right? 3 dice?
3 days.
Mm-hmm.
Oh,
When's the Marvel?
6, 5, 4. $15.
Rats?
Yeah.
What kind of purple-eyed rats?
Yeah, I know it sounds kind of stupid, a little trippy.
I mean, I thought your friend was. I'm assuming your friend is there a convention. Is it PAX already?
No. This one's West Coast Con. No, don't worry about that.
So okay, why you? I mean, I ain't seen no rats. Gracie might've. She's down closer to the docks.
All right. Thanks, man.
Rats
Appreciate
down
it.
on the docks.
Okay, thanks. Here's 20.
Whoa. No, I can't take that. That's too much.
And a bagel.
I'll take the bagel.
Take the bagel.
Take a 10 if you got one. 10's too much. 20's too much.
It's a 10.
God bless you, sir.
All right. Come on, Steele.
I will forgive you.
We gotta work on your delivery here.
Always blessings upon you.
Stay safe, citizen. I thought I was doing a good job.
No.
Can I, as we're going past, be like,
Is it the voice?
very quietly to the guy, thank you for helping us, and just scurry after the others.
The voice is spot on. It's fine. It sounds very
thank God.
Power Rangers, Zoltan, all that type of bullshit. But it also sounds kind of, hi, my name is Mr. Pervert, and I'm going to steal your underwear type of thing. But also cool.
I don't see how
I have honestly never perceived that kink in combination with that kind of voice.
Wait.
Yeah.
Whoa.
We've agreed we're putting a pin in that.
Hush, great creator. We're not talking to you. But calm down. This is what's going on. I'm going to help you be a little bit more cool. You single too? You single?
Oh, me?
Yeah. Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. So I'm gonna help you get that maximum riz. So you can pick up anybody, talk to anybody. Get your riz on.
I'd rather not.
Why not? Like you're still Aegis, Excelsior, all that cool stuff. Do that. But like
Yeah, he is just standing stock still right now. And it's like,
make it Riz. You gotta Riz the ladies or ladies, whatever you like, whatever. I make no judgment.
so who are we seeing at the dock?
Her name's Gracie, or their name is Gracie.
Gracie.
Oh. Here we go.
Maybe don't announce that so loudly.
Yeah, that was
You might scare her.
Good point. I will stay in the car next time.
No, you can
No,
come
no, no,
on.
no.
Just
Oh,
kind of
You're important.
tone it down a little bit. I'm trying to help you get
Okay.
some bits,
Sometimes you need a gentle touch when you're talking to people. So if you drop your voice a little,
Okay.
that way they don't get freaked out, and you can save the big voice for the bad guys.
Okay. I will take that under consideration. Thank you for your feedback. So,
Thank
to
you.
the docks?
Accepting my
The
feedback.
racing.
Yeah.
Oh my God! Look at all the boats in the water. Looks like we're gonna need a bigger boat, huh?
Synapse does giggle. She just like snorts.
All right.
How much psychic
The
damage?
docks. You get to the more closer to the shipping area. The homeless seem to be less populous, and you look out for someone whom you now realize you have no idea what they look like. But I guess you just approach a random homeless person and hopefully they know Gracie.
Yeah, sounds like our best option.
Are there any security cameras in the area? Given that this is a warehouse wharf, there would be
Vigilance check.
security cameras for the
Give me a vigilance check.
vigilance. Okay. 15 with a total of 3 on the marble dice.
Your keen/paranoid eye does indeed notice some security cameras closer to and connected to some of the larger buildings that are in the area. And they are essentially surrounded by these large shipping containers. But the buildings themselves, particularly the entry and exits, have security.
Okay. Then while they're looking for Gracie, I'm going to be following along. Basically, she's going to put Gideon in front of her and is going to follow Gideon wherever he's going, using him to like keep the like a fucking thing that they put on the front of trains when there's snow. She's going to do that, and she's going to try and hack into this security camera. And what I would like to do is basically look through the security footage, like just skim through to try and see if there's any sign of like these rodents or some sort of kerfuffle happening. Gideon, what you notice is Synapse very pointedly steps behind you. Don't stop too suddenly, if you don't mind. And is going to open up her laptop and just start typing.
Just look where you're going. It's not that hard.
Do you want to try and do this?
All right. Synapse, logic check, and actually more vigilance, I would say.
Can I use my machine telepathy so it's logic? Please? I can see the cameras.
Fine.
Yes.
And
It's not
everyone
gonna help
else
me.
is looking for homeless people. The unhoused. There are a few.
Hey.
One particular individual, there's a pair actually. Let's call up my description.
I got a 15, by the way.
Okay. One has a guitar.
Hmm.
He's got a very worn-looking leather jacket on. He's wearing a baseball cap. Go Seahawks. And another homeless person with that person is Femme or Femme presenting. She has a large, oversized blanket with a couple of holes in it wrapped around her shoulders. A very colorful, oversized scarf. There's an umbrella connected to that person's. They have a buggy, the supermarket buggy next to them. There's an umbrella connected with it, and both look very tired, weather beaten, but otherwise not negative. They have a sort of an air of, particularly the woman seems to have, that looks like she has kindness in her eyes.
Zan will look at Rylon and say, the king of Riz first.
Here it goes. Oh, I did that. Sorry. Go on. We were Gracie? Can you hear me?
Yeah.
Okay. Here it is.
You're asking for?
Gracie?
The woman looks up.
Okay. Hey, are you Gracie?
Most of the time.
Hey, put my hands up. No weird, crazy shit. Just here to ask a simple question. The Mr. Whiskers guy. No. The Mr. Whiskers guy up there, he was like, you'll be down here. Have you guys seen any big fucking rats with different color eyes?
Rats. Yeah, I heard about something.
Okay. What
A
about?
couple of days ago, there was a thing where there was a bunch of, I don't know, they were big. They were rats. They looked like rats. Somebody said they looked like rats.
Where?
About 3 buildings down, I think. I haven't really heard much from it since.
That's all? That's the only thing you've seen?
Yeah.
Okay.
I mean, it could have been an acid trip.
Nah, not this kind of acid.
There's some weird stuff going on. There's a new drug apparently people are trying. Makes me sad.
I'm sorry.
You hungry?
No, thanks. All
I'll
right.
have a sandwich if you want one.
No, you eat that sandwich. Actually, here's the other $10. Go buy yourself something hot.
Oh, honey. I'm well past that age.
He has on the mask, but he's literally blank stare, just blinking. Suit yourself.
Age is just a number.
And
Right?
hell is just a sauna. What are we talking
He
about?
knows it.
I'm gonna go head towards those buildings, and I just robotically, awkwardly turn.
Side-eyeing the woman the entire time. Yep. Sure.
Hasta la vista, Gracie.
Roll the die, please.
That one actually made sense in context.
No, it was really good, but it still hurt me emotionally. That was really, really good. But like I said,
What do we do when someone goes over their health with emotional damage?
take a level of
They
trauma.
take a stress.
So how much should we take this time?
This last one was 4 for a total of 9.
Ouch.
It's been
I'm
a
nearly
painful
dead.
one.
Oh my god, you have such few HP.
Hubris.
Yeah, I really do. Did I see anything in the security cameras?
You did not.
Nothing whatsoever?
No.
Okay.
I mean, regular rats, maybe. Maybe they're big. I don't know. That one looks kind of big.
But nothing, no sense of urgency. There's no, like, people suddenly running away in one direction. Just,
There's no
Okay.
there's no violent attack of any kind.
okay. There's something I would like to do before we leave this area, but it's not important to do now.
Uh-huh.
Can I tell you what it is now, or do you want me to tell you later? It's really
Sure.
dumb. Really dumb. This is a city. There are going to be vending machines somewhere around here. Can I hack one of them so that you don't need to pay to get any food out, and then mention that I saw one of the vending machines was broken so that everyone around here can get some free food?
You could.
It's-
I think it would take more than one step, though, because you'd need to hack the machine. You need to find the machine and then hack it.
Yeah. So I would like to do that before I leave the area, but it's not important to do now.
Cool.
Oh, it's not important to feed the homeless. I see how
It is important to feed the homeless, but it's more important to save their lives.
All right. I would say, honestly, because of the probability of the vending machines, where they are, and the unpredictability of it, it would almost be that you'd need to find a vending machine that's not only accessible, like you don't want one that's like, there's plenty of vending machines in the area, but theoretically a lot of them are in the break rooms of the warehouses that are already locked. So that wouldn't be any use.
Yeah.
So it's that challenge would be to find a vending machine that is accessible enough by the public, and then at the same time hack it if it's hackable, and then at the same time.
Yeah, okay. Like I said, it's something I would like to do, but not necessarily take up time in the
It
session.
might even
doing.
take less time just to find a machine, buy the thing out, and just distribute the food. However,
Yeah, but I'm broke as shit.
I applaud the effort initiative, and we can roll for that. So you all then maneuver back to the car.
I thought we were going towards the
Oh, no,
3 warehouses down.
3 warehouses down. You're heading towards 3 warehouses down.
Like wherever she said that they were attacked.
And you do. You move down towards this new area. Any messages on my fancy iPhone. And everyone do a vigilance check then.
Can do.
I feel like I would have trouble considering I'd probably still be on my laptop focusing on that. Like I'm happy to
Oh
roll
my
flat, but I feel like I wouldn't be paying that much attention.
Sure.
I
You
got
don't need
three. I got 3 6s plus 1 vigilant, so 19.
Nice.
I got 9 total.
12.
With a
13.
5 on the marble dice.
13.
Most of you don't really see anything noteworthy. I mean, the rain would have washed a fair bit away of whatever might or might not have transpired in this area. Excuse me. However, Steel Aegis, you find, sort of weirdly, against a wall, a I don't know, maybe it's just the position or the angle of the sun at this point in time and where you're standing, the reflection off of your visor, who knows. The corner wall of a building, of one of the buildings here, the warehouse, has some flecks of purple glitter on it.
Since
Notice it because it's sort of connected to a hair, a little tuft of hair that basically maybe got caught or rubbed against on the side of this building, and some of the hair, because animals do that, got loose, and there seems to be somebody sprinkled purple glitter on it.
So yeah, he's going to. I'm assuming Brown Recluse is the one closest to him, so he's going to like tap him on the shoulder and be just kind of like point over at the corner and says, something's over there. We might be on the right trail unless there's a mad glitterer somewhere.
Man, glitterer. Okay. Lead the way, Steel.
Can do. And
There we go.
yeah, I will approach the corner of the building with all the confidence of a 8-year-old who has a pair of scissors.
That's very confident.
Very confident, actually.
And you do so.
He's the bravest man I've ever
Stride
seen.
right up to the side of the building, and there seems to be nothing else.
Nothing else.
No tracks. No blood. There's nothing else other than flecks of glitter, a couple of sort of bits of hair caught on the side of the building.
So since we are at a warehouse, I'm going to look around. Are there any external cameras on this warehouse?
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, he'll look over at Synapse and be like, if this is a trail left by our quarry, then perhaps you can see where they ran off to, and he'll just like point up towards one of the cameras. Hopefully one that's pointed in this general direction.
Yeah. Good eye. I'll definitely have a look, and I will try and hack in.
Give me a logic check.
That's a 17 with a 6 on the Marvel die.
Nice.
Nice.
I'll take that.
All right. Yes, you do, in fact, and you very clearly, clearly as clear as these very grainy cameras are, because they are often not that great. It's at night, and you can tell by the glare of the street, of the adjoining sort of security lights that are nearby, and a very large rodent, question mark, does in fact sort of move along the side of the building in a very sort of rat-like fashion, because they tend to hug the corners, and brushes against and disappears around the corner, because you're using the camera that's basically at the front door.
Got one. I got one. I'm just going to point out, show them the security footage. Definitely went out this way, so we can trace it backwards. See where it came from.
Or track it.
Planning to track it, but I don't have those skills.
Let's try to track it.
All right.
You, Steel Aegis was going to turn towards John Doe and say, is animal tracking one of your many talents?
I have hunted in the distant past, but I wouldn't call it a specialty. I can try.
Give me anyone who's trying in their various ways. Give me vigilance checks.
And then still looking around. But he just doesn't know what exactly to do to track. Oh, that's still really good.
I'll try.
14.
That is a 13, but it's a fantastic success. Or a fantastic roll.
10 for me.
Yes.
$13.
For the most part, through a combined effort of Synapse reaching out a bit further and making an effort to triangulate based upon Gideon Price's probable estimation, and everyone's sort of doing a bit of a diligence sort of thing. I'll move to the next building based on maybe an assumption, or move over the building over here. So you're all within a certain range of each other, and you're sort of trying to do a bit of a triangulation. But you do get essentially a path of sorts of how far this particular animal moved, I guess. It sort of moved between buildings, between crates and everything else, but it couldn't go between crates because it seemed to be a rather large specimen. And it seems to leave the Wharf district.
Well, that's a bit concerning.
Indeed.
Where could it have gone to?
I really don't want to fight in the sewers, but I feel like that's the place you would start looking for rats.
Only one of the sewers.
Okay, so rats like dark places where they can hide.
Shipping containers, maybe?
The trail's leading out of the wharf, though.
Yeah,
Which
but the wharf.
direction out of the wharf?
More or less straight.
That's not a
It's
helpful
not,
answer.
all right, northish.
North.
Question. This is a really far-fetched one, though. What direction is our hideout? And I'm asking this because the crystal
No.
is in a similar direction.
I've never
to
actually looked
this.
up where that thing is. That particular
Sorry.
warehouse.
Well, it also
I was just
depends on,
thinking, it's like
where
if it's
we wanted to, because like we've discussed, like its actual location, like the actual location of the place that we've chosen is a ways away.
yeah, so we're thinking of having it in the city actually, but just nebulously, the crystal that we encountered in a similar direction to the way the rats traveled.
No.
Okay, so they're not connected there.
Uh,
They might be connected in
so-
another way, but that crystal did not make these rats.
Yeah. So the path that this rat we were taking or we were tracking took, was it basically a straight line until it hit a obstacle that it had to move around?
Yeah,
Or
I would say that.
Do you think to extrapolate?
I'm going to walk forward, and if I encounter the rat before the rest of us, I will give you a call. So, phasing on, Steel Aegis is just going to start jogging forward.
I lied. It went south.
You dirtbag.
Towards the
Well,
water
the
or
same
away from
thing,
the water?
but in the other direction.
I just looked at the map of where the things are in relation to everything.
I'm assuming it went towards the city, or is that a false assumption?
It did indeed start moving towards. A lot again went north.
Oh my god! Turning back around.
Just watching Steel Aegis like spin around like a fucking tower. Spinning top.
Is
Like
being
someone
a compass
croaks.
one of his
Just
superpowers?
glitched out. Just
I'm up on the ceiling.
mid-run
This is
spinning.
me. This is on me. This is on me.
Yeah.
I'm on the ceiling.
So yeah, Steel Aegis is just going to go forward and phase through whatever he needs to maintain a straight line and keep an eye out for sizable rodents. But yeah, an idea John had that maybe Synapse might have had. But what about animal control calls for perhaps non-rat attacks?
Yeah,
And
I was
maybe other
thinking.
animals being weird.
It's all right. I just lost my map here.
Should we maybe take like a quick minute break? Give you a chance to.
Let's do that.
Yeah, I have a cat screaming over here I need to deal with.
Excellent.
Let's take
All
a
right.
quick
Everyone,
pause.
go hydrate, and we will be back in 5 to have our heroes pursue giant
A rat.
Alrighty.
on its tail.
Pausing in 3, 2, 1.
Welcome back.
Hello.
And we left our heroes. I use the term a little loosely, I guess. They
We've been
were
nothing but heroic.
out on the trail of a giant rat. A rat of unusual size, with glowing purple eyes that has been apparently terrorizing homeless people. Having verified its existence, they're now trying to backtrack it to where it might have gone or where it might have come from, somewhat simultaneously. And they've had some success. They figured out that it left the warehouse district of the Wharf and has moved on to parts unknown. And one of you had the idea to contact animal control. Who's doing that?
You're actually calling, it's not going to be me.
No, I think it wasn't a call. I think the idea was that Synapse might kind of like check their logs
Oh yeah,
for
I'll do
any
that.
reports of like strange animal attacks and stuff like that.
Sure.
Mhm.
Give me a logic check.
Hell yeah. 14 with a 4 on the marble dice. I rolled 3 4s. Right.
Nice.
They're not very secured. They don't really need to be. They don't anticipate people actually hacking into them. Yeah, sort of a... Actually, really interesting. This is happening live. As you speak. As you're reading it, as it pops up, because they have a sort of a chat between them. And it's basically, you have one user, whose name I didn't come up with on the fly. Apologies. Is basically commenting that, hey, I'm on a call right now with the zoo. Do we have any? They're talking about a breakout, and I'm not sure. Hold on, and then the response is the zoo ? Yeah, apparently the zoo has a problem, and they're not sure who to contact. do we know anyone, maybe at the university? Question mark. That knows anything about rhinos?
If I can access the chat, like I can see this, can I make
You're watching
myself,
it scroll in real
yeah,
time.
as a user, just like with a normal whatever name pulled off of like their company records, but maybe
Sure.
hasn't worked there in years. Which zoo? Is there multiple zoos in Seattle? Because there's multiple
What?
zoos in Sydney. So there's
Well,
only one?
Little Park Zoo.
Okay. How long ago was it called in? Like, how long ago did the incident start?
They're on the call right now.
All right.
You're actually asking in the chat?
Yeah.
About a half
I
hour.
want to. Half hour.
You're saying that the rhino's been agitated and then it's sort of like, and then the cursor of the texting sort of thing. Holy shit! The rhino is out. The rhino just broke its door.
Important question. Like, I'm gonna text this. Does it have glowing eyes?
The response is what? I don't. Hold
Dumb
on.
question, but answer it.
I don't. Dot dot dot. Hold on. Dot dot dot. Yes. How did you even?
Don't worry about it. It leaves the literally a last message is don't worry about it. And just gonna look up. We got a problem. There is a rhino that's with glowing eyes that just broke out at the zoo. We need to go help now.
On it.
The least physical combat. Yeah, we need to go stop a rhino.
Yep.
Listen,
That
listen.
tracks, yeah.
I'm not planning to do shit.
No, Synapse is basically saying we need to go for you to stop a rhino.
Yeah. And I will handle the
Hey guys, you
cleanup
gotta go
afterwards.
stop a rhino now.
Yeah. That is legit.
So you then hustle back to the car and head to the zoo?
Sounds like it.
Cool.
It seems like it, yes.
Aegis, you just get a
swinging.
text because you were still on your way.
Yeah.
Go to this corner, we'll pick you up.
I'm swinging.
Yeah.
I don't think you have that power yet, do you?
Do I not have it?
How do you not have web
How do I not
swinging
have
at
web
level
swinging?
1?
Because it's not the same as a web pull or whatever that is.
Oh my
It's
god.
yeah.
This is homophobic.
Jesus. Oh,
It's quite
Okay.
homophobic. It is transphobic and racist.
Hold on. Got a dumb thing I need to
Web
share.
slinging is rank 2.
Oh, that's so dumb.
Ah, I gotta ride in the car with the smelly people. Okay, cool.
Oof.
Rude. I would have you know that she
Dang.
smells delicious.
You could
She
ride
looks-
on
she
top of
smells
the
like a
car and
cinnamon.
make wee-woo noises.
I will do
Well
that.
done.
Thank you.
Well done. Ooh, ooh, ooh.
Woo, woo, ooh, woo.
Ooh, ooh, ooh.
I hate you all.
Ooh-woo was the
Genuinely.
furthest thing from my mind.
I just corrupted it, so it's funny. All right. You make your way south to the zoo. I was right the first time. Second time.
Okay.
And you get to the zoo, and it seems to be evacuating. You're kind of running across, so you have to park a ways away because people are leaving through the parking lots and sort of flooding out of the front gate in an orderly fashion of sorts. And you hear over the announcement, please everyone remain calm. We're just asking for your compliance for the time being. We have a problem with an exhibit, and we are asking everyone to vacate the premises temporarily. If you need to get a refund, please access our website, et cetera, et cetera. Sort of the usual boilerplate of, hey, there's a problem. We're not going to tell you exactly what the problem is, but where we need to get everyone out because this could be a huge lawsuit if we don't.
And people are evacuating calmly.
As calmly as a bunch of people are confused as to why exactly they have to leave. They're kind of angry. There's a couple of Karens yelling at the ticket kiosk. The standard, why does this affect me?
Mm-hmm.
Why shouldn't I be allowed to stay? I'm not even going to that side of the whatever, et cetera, et cetera.
While I was in the animal control website, did I happen to see what their IDs looked like?
I'm sure you could have, yes.
Can I make a fake one? Like, not have it be printed out, but like an online thing so that we can show them, like, animal control, we got this, and go in. Because they wouldn't let civilians in.
Give me an ego check. Not an ego, logic.
14 with a 5 on the Marvel die.
You're making this computer do all kinds of things for you. Okay.
It's a good computer.
Actually,
She
no.
spent so much of her money on that.
Change that to ego.
Oh,
This will be persuasion. This is not going to be how smart you are. This is going to be how fast you can convince somebody that you're actually what you are. You're saying you are, without them
9.
going too deeply into it.
9.
Oh, that's a big difference. Dang.
Yeah.
Okay.
I did not build her to be charismatic. I built her to be smart.
All
Like
right.
me.
I will give you the 14.
Okay. As
Actually,
long as someone else
you have the
talks for
dice
me.
there?
Hmm?
You have the dice there in front of you still? Are the 14?
Yeah. I'm rolling in roll 20, so you can see.
Re-roll one, if you can.
Which one? Does it matter?
I would say the
'Cause-
highest one.
Yeah, I think
Okay,
trouble is the
so I got a
highest.
5, 5, and a 2. So,
One of the fives.
okay. Oh, that's a 10 total.
10 is not a bad roll. 10 is an average success of an average thing. 10 is not actually that bad of a roll. 9 would not have done it. 10 was going to do it. So, you basically dressed as Synapse
Superheroes! Yeah.
with
I
brown
did not
raccoons.
intend to talk to anybody. I intended to flash the ID, not really have them pay too much attention as long as it looks
Hold your
government.
laptop up. Hey,
No,
look.
I was going to put it on my phone. Flash
Fair.
the idea on the phone and go through.
You have
I don't want them to ask questions. I don't want to talk to them. They'll
four
just see a
superhero
government
convention
idea.
attendees going to with original characters going to and walking past the ticket kiosk turnstile section, flashing an ID on your phone, and they're like, "What do you say?"
Sorry.
I think the idea was nothing.
I was not planning to talk.
Okay.
I was planning to let somebody else talk.
Is anyone else saying anything?
Yes.
Please, for the love of God.
Good, bad. I'm the guy with the webs.
I'm not sure that helped. However, the long and the short, they're like, "Oh, excuse me. Oh, animal control. Oh, yeah, sure. Yeah. It's. You know where it is?
No!
Where is it?
Can you point us in the right direction?
They're like, check the sign.
I'm running.
Yeah, same.
Assumedly, you being animal control would already know what it is. So you head essentially around the paths to the rhino exhibit.
Mm-hmm.
I'm going to stow my laptop very securely away.
Putting it into my padded backpack.
Mm-hmm.
Added hard shell
And
backpack.
Yes.
the long and short, you make your way over. In fact, you can see the rhino, the pavilion. You can see basically the big, massive door has been rent asunder. It kind of knocked right off its hinges.
So I can't imagine a rhino is very graceful. So
I don't know.
where is the
Bulls are
path
really
of
graceful.
is there a clear path of destruction we can follow, or is the rhino just like right there?
It's kind of both, in a sense where you can kind of see it looks a little confused. It was sort of pushing up against its own the external pathway. There's a couple of broken glass sections where there's I'm not entirely sure what the map is like, so I'm going to say a monkey section where there was glass that has been broken. So the monkeys are running the asylum. All right, and the rhino is kind of obvious
Okay.
in a sense that it's the biggest rhino you've ever seen in your life. You're like, I don't think they came that big.
Do you think you could web that thing?
Oh yeah, I think I can, bro. Yes.
It's about the size of a bulldozer.
Sorry.
It's about the size of a big bulldozer.
Oh, a bulldozer. Okay, we have experience.
You got
We have experience with that.
bulldozers.
Yeah. What's on the menu? Rhino steaks, and they're coming up hot.
Pretty sure that's
Again,
illegal, but okay.
You say that out loud?
Yes, I do.
Its ears twitch.
Is
Good.
there a
I
building
know
that I
sounds
can
very
climb
good.
up on top of? Very quickly, because I don't want to be on the ground with this thing.
Cool.
I will get killed.
Its head sort of turns. It's as its ears twitch, sort of thing, and it sort of does that echolocate that animals do when they have the ears at the top,
Mhm.
like that way. Its ears twitch whenever you're saying rhino steaks, almost like it understood, and it turns.
Oh, I should have taken the
Does the
immovable
paw at the earth once.
It can hear us, right? Like it's got really good hearing. And
Yep,
this
looks
is a
like
zoo,
it.
so there's speakers. So can I use machine telepathy to make the speakers blare really, really loudly to disorient it?
Sure, and you're going to get one action, and then we're calling it.
Oh boy.
Calling it for tonight, or
We're gonna.
Oh,
no.
We're gonna.
TPK. Rhino falls, we all die.
Who's going first?
Everybody roll initiative.
You know what? That's fair.
In fact, as the
Sorry.
rhino begins to move towards you, everyone roll initiative, and I think that's where we'll end it.
Okay, very nice.
That's a good.
Homophobic.
I do want to point out before I roll that Steel Aegis did put himself in between the Rhino and Brown Recluse.
I'll allow it.
sorry.
He's going to test the rhino.
How we do our initiative again?
3 dice plus 1.
Your initiative, modifier, which is your vigilance.
I'm fucked.
Oh, vigilance.
I rolled a 6.
Let's see.
So did I.
I got a 3, a 1 on the Marvel dice, and a 1. So that's
10
11?
plus whatever
15.
your modifier is. 11 then.
Okay, yeah.
3, 1, and 6 plus your mod is 10. Plus 1. Plus whatever.
3.
No, it was
Six.
the one was the Marvel die, as far as I understood it. So that's
Yeah,
a
yeah, yeah,
6.
yeah. Yeah.
A 3 and a
So-
6 and the Marvel dice?
10, 11. Yes.
Wait. You got a 3 and a 6 on the other dice and a Marvel.
No, I got a 3 and a 1 on the other dice, and I
And a
got
Marvel.
a 1 on the Marvel dice, which I believe
10.
translates to a 6. So yeah,
10
10.
plus modifier is 11.
1. So yeah, 11.
And 13 for Gideon,
Mm,
who is just
Brown
striding
Recluse?
towards the Rhino as if he were just another bureaucrat he needs to
15.
apply for something for.
Oh, I
15.
feel like we're.
and Synapse was a 6.
Would it
I'm
be
gonna
shitty-
get killed.
Oh,
Would it be
What-
shitty
what is-
if I like web Synapse to the ground? Like, hey, you're not going anywhere.
That would
Can
be
you not?
very
I don't want to
messed up.
die. And can I reset my health back to 10, by the way?
Yes.
Like, I assume we rested.
Everybody is at full health.
What's the Rhinos initiative? Just out of curiosity.
6.
Huh.
Let me just double check.
38.
Yeah,
No,
we're
it's
all
just,
fucked.
Again,
it's less than 6.
homophobic.
I'm
This
pretty
is
sure I
homophobic.
knocked down its vigilance.
We're right in the middle of
No,
homophobia.
it's a 6 as well.
Aha! Rhinos
Please
make
tell me
sure-
that Synapse has the higher dex. Or
I
agility,
can't-
rather.
I have 2 in agility. I built it to be quick. quick.
It's not agile.
It's not an agile creature.
It's quick, but it's not agile.
Okay.
It's a
Oh
tank.
boy.
It's
All right.
literally the size of a tank.
I guess stay tuned next time, kids.
So
Oh yes.
at that, we are.
I really hope kids aren't watching us.
We got a big, angry rhino with glowing purple eyes.
Oh,
Rhino
boy.
steak.
Yay!
Next episode, the most morally conflicting
Uh,
combat.
Stay tuned. Same bat time, same bat channel. Same spider channel. All right. So thank you everyone for tuning in and becoming part of our gigantic super family of sorts. Let's do a quick outro so everybody can tell you where they are, where they can be found, and what they're up to. And then we can give you a pause and switch into whoever we're going to be raiding into at this point. So let's start again. We'll do the same thing. We'll go with D.
Hey guys, I'm D. I played the perfectly normal and up-to-date with the world Gideon Price. You can find me under the name tag Night Wanderer. That's Wanderer with an O. Pretty much everywhere where there is socials and tags to be had.
Excellent. Joe.
Hey everybody, my name is Joe, better known as DJ Torador, Nolafanger on Twitter. You see me in lots of other actual plays and other cool shit. But hit me up on the socials. Also, to talk to Raylon specifically, hit up on Twitter. Well, X, but Twitter. Seattle Webhead. Send him spicy DMs, whatnot. He's on Tinder. Now look for him.
And Spider fans and all the money-making individuals. And John.
Hello, I'm John. I can be found pretty much anywhere and everywhere under Crims Bacon. That is CRIMS Bacon, not Grims Bacon. Also, I run my own tabletop podcast at baconflavoredpod.podbean.com.
There will be postings of Essential in the text chat. And last but not least, Sparrow.
Hi, Sparrow. I was playing Synapse today, the really weird tech girl. And avid shit poster, as my poor party can tell. I'm so sorry, but not really. I'm Lucky Red Sparrow. You can find me on Twitter, X. I still refuse to call it X. I just refuse. YouTube, Twitch. I too run my own thing. I run Taves Tall Tales every second Thursday at 8:30 p.m. ASD. And other stream nights, you can just find me trying to 100% an MMORPG, Final Fantasy Online. So, I'm apparently fond of stupid quests.
She's here. I am full of stupid. Wait. Oh. All right. And I was your hapless narrator, Uatu, if you will, the watcher of things, shenanigans, and perfidy. And you can catch my pre and post COVID adventures in cosplay at Canadian Captain America on Instagram and TikTok, CDN Cap America on the Bird app and the Blue Sky app. And at this point in time, you can catch my AP stuff here, or I will leave links to my other works. And I may or may not have a D&D game planning, but this has been my baby for a while, and we're seeing this one off the ground, and then I'll see if I can actually have any time to do anything else. Other than that, thanks for joining us. Don't forget to hydrate. Don't forget to do everything else. And come back next week, and we'll see just how badly this
Well done, no stakes.
an actual moving target. All right.
One more roll, please.
Yep.
Okay, what damage are we going out on?
Oh my god. Well, the roll on the die was only a 1.
That's enough.
That's fine. At this point, the residual emotional damage has killed
Which
Synapse.
puts us
our
for
brains
today's
are getting
session
calloused.
at a 6d4 and 17 damage.
Dang, son.
Yeah, no. Well done. You've nearly killed me twice over.
I mean, well, everybody will take half damage from whatever people say in the comments, so it's all good. Excellent.
Save me.
Saving throw. All right. Excellent. So, you do your thing, hydrate, come back next week, and we will have more shenanigans.
Shenaniganery?
We
That's
will have shenanigans.
Shenanigans. Excellent. Hashtag.
Bye.
Oh yeah,
Bye.
I think. Bye.
Yeah, you need to end the
yeah, I need
recording.
to end the recording, which I will do promptly in 3, 2,
Professionalism.
1.
Wait, you need.